Excellent. So our next question is from Catalin Brandenburg. What direction should I take? Let us ask the cards. Excellent. Perfect. So in our center, we have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is walking away from something you could have put a lot of time and effort into, but to really get to where you want to be in life, to really get ahead of your, to get to where you want to be, to get ahead in life and stuff like that. Sometimes we have to say, like, you know what, this isn't working, this isn't what I really wanted, where I really want to be. And so it's like kind of like backtracking a bit and like saying like, or going down a new path, and saying like, you know what, I need to start anew, I need to try something new, I need to walk away from this to go to where I want to be. It's never easy, it's never tough, it's something very hard to do in life, but this one's the one that is in your center. This is where it's this is where it's leading you to. So this is what it wants you to know. It wants you to know that it is time to kind of let this go, to kind of let go of these something big that's in your life, to really go to something that you really care about, to be where you really want to be on your path. And then let's continue, and we're going to actually have the King of Swords. So this is very strong masculine energy. He's the battle emperor. He's going to be out there. He's going to help you fight for what you want. So this is very strong energy to really get you to where you want to be, because you're going to do something you're going to leave something that you really hard. It's really hard for you to do. It's really not like something like incredibly easy, but he's going to help you get through it. It's very strong energy behind you to really help you fight for it, to get to where you want to be, to help you along. So this is very nice to see. Let's see what's in your crown chakra. In your crown chakra, it's actually another king. This is quite nice. Very strong masculine energy again. Very cool to see them both. This one is really now striving for what you want. To go towards what you really care about, to really what you want to get in life. He's also one of the kings who's ready also to pop off his throne to help you get there. So this is really nice to see. Very strong energy here. So it's really nice to see that the excuse me, that there's very strong energy to here help you to get past, to get through after giving up this one thing with the Eight of Cups, but there's really nice strong energy to help you move forward. And it's really nice to see this also in your crown chakra, because once again, it's very much going for what you want. And then let's continue from there. And we have the Empress. So this is going to be a new life, a renewal. This is really going to give like birth to a new you, new situations and everything like that. So this is really great to see with the Empress, because once again, she's pregnant, and it's like, so it's all like new beginnings, new life, and fertility. So this is really great to see, especially since you're giving up that, and it's time to go for what you really want. You got two kings ready for you to help you get to to really help you go for what you want. And this is showing you that this is like a new beginning, and she's here to really like help you along, to give you renewal and new life to the situation, which is really great to see. And then at your base, we do have the Six of Swords. So this is moving on, this is moving forward, and it's nice to see at your base. So this is showing you actually moving forward, to actually see you walking away, to going forward, to going for what you want to do. It's really great, because once again, it is one of the, it's very few cards in the deck that really show motion and stuff like that, and it's really nice to see that you're ready to move on, you're ready to go forward. So just in recap, like, in your center this right now, for moving forward to get to where you want to be, you really have to let this go. It's something bigger in your life, to kind of be like, it feels like it's at a dead end. It feels like this, like you've had a block, it's not going anywhere, and you really have to kind of let it go to move forward, to move on. Because once again, when we hit a situation where there's like, we've been pouring so much energy, so much of ourselves into it, and nothing is changing. Everything that we really want, that we've been fighting for, that we've been really working towards, this situation is just kind of eating up everything we have. It's lots of times it's better just to let it go, just to move on, and it will be very hard. It's not one of the easiest things to do, but it is showing you that, like, to really get ahead, it is beneficial to move on. And move on to, once you have done this, you do have the King of Swords. So the Battle Emperor to help you get on, to help you fight for what you want, to help you get to where you want to be. It's very nice, strong, masculine energy as well. So it's really cool to see that moving forward. And once again, it's very showy energy. The Kings are always very showy. So just be aware of that. And then in your crown chakra, we do have the King of Wands then, so the second king. So once again, very showy, very strong masculine energy, and it's helping you move forward, to really go for what you want. He's one of the kings that really is ready. He's the king that really is popping off his throne, ready to help you to get to where you want to be. So this is really nice to see. To get to the path you want to be on. And then we have the Empress. So this is showing you that you're going to have a rebirth, a renewal of energy and everything like that. So this is going to be really nice. This is going to be a birth of new energy. So really great to see, starting anew, on new beginnings and everything like that. So this is really good to see, especially if you felt stuck, if you felt like, because you felt like you must have been stuck with the the Eight of Cups, sorry. And so just be aware of that. So this is really nice to help move past that and move on. And 100% then you're moving forward with the Six of Swords. So it's going forward, moving on, could actually be moving if you wanted to. So, but this is really great to see, especially with like being ready to let all that go, but you're ready to move forward. You're really ready to see what's in store for you and to move forward. So it's really nice to see. And then let's check the Soul card. And the Soul card is the Love card. This is wonderful. So this is going to actually bring you to what you really love. To really, once you do this, once you get away from this situation that has been such a drain on energy for you and really not in a good situation, and you've just been putting so much effort into it, to really walk away from that, to really try to go for what you want. You have all this wonderful energy to help you move forward, and you actually literally have the moving forward energy. You're going to find what you love. You're going to find what you care about, what really excites you, what you're really passionate about. So this is really great to see. It could actually be love itself, like an actual love of a different other person. So this is wonderful. This could really lead you on the right path. This will really lead you on the right path. So just be aware of that and be prepared for it. So this is really great. Thank you so much for your question. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Excellent. So our next question is from Deb Collins. Will I ever find my #1 forever partner, Libra Sun? Perfect. This is wonderful. Let's ask the cards. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. So in your center, we have the Ace of Swords. This is quite great. A gift is on its way. It's in your center, so this is a very important gift, and it says coming your way. So just be prepared and accept it when it comes. Very nice to see. It's very successful. Once again, wreathed in the victory wreath and is crowned with the crown. So this is quite a good gift coming your way. So be prepared. It could even be a special someone kind of deal. So this is really nice to see. And so let's continue. And we have the Emperor. So this is really strong masculine energy. This is very unmoving, very stern energy. So this is very much like in search of like what you want and what you're looking for. You are very much, you know what you want, and you're not going to really settle. You're not going to be wishy-washy, or you're not going to like settle for less. It's very much set in stone what you want, what you expect for, which is great, which is really what you would want to do, because once again, you don't want to settle for somebody who's not who you feel is right for you. So this is really great, good energy for that, because once again, it's good to bend a little, but you know what, when you know what you kind of are looking for and everything like that, it's good to be kind of like the unmoving mountain, be like, I'm not going to settle for less. So that's nice to see. Excellent. Let's see what's in your crown. In your mind chakra right now, you have the Seven of Wands, my apologies there. So you feel like you're being attacked from all sides. You kind of feel like you're in a battle right now, and you're having to fend things off from every which way. So right now, be aware of that. It's a situation you have to kind of work through. Because right now this is just in your mind. It's how you feel. It's something we have to kind of work on to get through, and to move forward. Because you don't want to go into a relationship feeling like you're being attacked, or like that everything's not working out, that like people are ganging up on you from all sides. So be aware of this and try to work through it, because you don't want to feel that way. It's a bad way to be while you're looking for somebody, and it's going to lead to like maybe finding the wrong kind of relationship that you're looking for, or like maybe not being able to find one. If you're trying to find like you're constantly under attack and under like in a battle, we have to try to get away from that feeling. Or situation, if it's like the situations that are around you. And let's continue from there. Then we go to the Tower. So this is really nice. This is change is coming. This is unstoppable change. It's lightning striking. You can't stop this. So be prepared for it. But this could be a very good thing, because if you've been looking for a relationship, if you've been looking for like your special someone, you know what? You want change to happen because you haven't found them yet. So to find that special person in your life, you really do want change to bring upon something that will bring them into your life. So just be aware of that and be prepared for it, but try to look at it all in the right state of mind. As I said before, like it could be like a tower coming down, and you know what, you would never have seen the person because the tower was blocking them. So be aware of that, and look at it in a good light, because once again, you want change. If you haven't found somebody, I 100% want lightning to strike me, and like I go to the hospital kind of deal and I meet Mrs. Right or something like that. So this is really nice. This is a great way to think of it, because once again, you never know. You just never know, and change actually brings upon the most unexpected things. So this is really nice. And then at your base is death. So this is great. Death is great at the base card. If this could be the end of your life as a single person, this could be the beginning of a new you. Because once again, this is one of the unchangeable cards. This is one of the cards that is unstoppable. Death is the great equalizer, and in the tarot, it means the end of a time. This means the end of a certain era for you. It's the end of an old you. You're ready to be a new you. And it's quite wonderful. So it can really lead into, if everything changing, you're really looking for who you're looking for, and everything, and finding your soulmate, it's changing you. It's changing everything about you to really find them. Because once again, you need to also be in the right state of mind, the right place and everything, for everything to click and to find them. So this is really nice. So in your center, you have the Ace of Swords. A gift is on its way to you. Accept it with open arms. Build it on yourself. It's just quite wonderful. Especially for asking about love. So this is something coming your way soon, and really embrace it and bring it into yourself. Be unwielding, unmovable with what you're looking for. Really don't settle, don't really think, oh, I could never get exactly what I want kind of deal. It's really, the Emperor is very unmovable. So this should be you. This should be like you really go for what you want. Don't settle for less. You deserve more. You deserve what you're looking for, and you'll find it. You just have to, in your mind, get out of this attack mode, like the defense mode kind of deal, because once again, you feel like you've been under attack from all sides. So this is like we have to get out of that situation, out of that mindset, to find what you're looking for, to get to where you want to be in life. Because you're never going to find anybody if you're constantly on guard. Because once again, you could find Mr. Right, Mrs. Right, and you know what? You beat them away because you know what, you mistake them for an intruder kind of deal. So just be aware of that. It's a hard way to change your mind, but once you do, it gets better. Things will start opening up to you. You won't have to try to defend yourself as much. But change is coming. This is good. We want change to come because we want to find them. We want to be able to find this person. And if we haven't found them before, we want change to happen, so we find them. So this is really great. This is unstoppable change, so be aware of this. This is going to be something big that is going to shake things up and will really help you to locate what you're looking for. Because once again, change is always good. You just got to look at it in a good way, because once again, you could lose, like some people say, like, it was horrible, I got in a horrible accident, and then I met my wife at the hospital, or something like that. I'm not meaning like anything like that is going to happen to you, absolutely not, but I'm saying like something big happened in their life and it led to something wonderful. So this could be really, like, look at it that way. So this is quite great. And at your base, moving forward, you're going to become a new you. You are ready to leave this old you behind, and you're really ready to become the new you that you want to be and move forward. Go into a new life. So the death card is nothing horrible. It's becoming a new you. It's letting your old self go and becoming a new you. Letting everything that used to hold you back, just let it go and move forward into the new you that you want to be. So this is quite great. Let's check what your soul card is for the reading as well. And the soul card is the Four of Wands. It's celebration. It can be a giant wedding. This is really great. It's a reason to celebrate. So this is quite wonderful. Great to see for the overall for the reading as the soul card, because this is all a reason to celebrate. This is all leading you to your end result, to celebrate, to have a big party, can even be a wedding. So this is quite beautiful. This is a really nice way to end the reading. I hope this really helped you. I hope this reading resonated with you, and thank you so much for asking. Excellent. Our next question is from Karish R. Hi Joseph, 1 month ago you predicted that I will get a job, which turned out to be true. It is a 3-month trial with possibility of employment. Will my employer confirm my employment after the trial period? Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad that first part really came out, and let's see if it continues to go your way. Let us ask the cards. Excellent. Excellent. So in the center we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a gift coming to you. This is quite wonderful, especially on your inside. This is your center card. This is the one that's most important. So this is really nice. This is a gift that you've been wanting, that you've been looking for. This is coming your way. So this is quite beautiful, especially since you're wondering if you're going to have this as like a full-time job, full-time thing. Something really great is coming your way. So this is really great to see as the center card. And then let's see where this is leading us. It's leading us to the Ten of Cups. Success, happily ever after, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You can't get a better feeling than the Ten of Cups. It's full of emotions. So this is quite wonderful. This is a wonderful feeling. So this is a wonderful thing coming up for you. So this is quite great. Once again, you really can't pull much greater than the Ten of Cups. Let's see what's in your mind. So in your mind is the High Priestess. So this is very important to you right now. This is being shouted into your ear from the High Priestess. This is a great sense of intuition. So this is a great gut feeling you are getting right now. Pay attention to it. This is the High Priestess speaking to you. Don't let your head or your heart override this message. We have a big tendency as humans to be try to rationalize a gut feeling, like your stomach churning, you know something, you should do something, but you try to ignore it. So this is the High Priestess telling you this. This is a very strong sense of intuition. Pay attention to it. It is extremely important to you. This is a message from her to you. It's being sent directly to your body. So be aware of it and listen to it. It will make a lot of sense when it comes to you. Just do not let your heart or your head override this message, because this is her sending it to you. This is very important. So listen to it. And then we have the Four of Wands. Celebration, big party, reason to celebrate. This is quite nice, especially if you're wondering if there's going to continue here. Wonderful emotion here, and a reason to celebrate, which is so nice to see. Quite excellent. Let's see what's at your base, where we connect to the earth. So at your base right now, where you moving forward and everything like that, you have dread. You have fear that this isn't going to work out. They're not going to keep you on. They're not going to say, yes, you're a good fit, and everything like that. Try to get rid of this. You're doing wonderful. It's saying you're doing wonderful. It's saying it's a reason to celebrate. It's really quite great. So really, you really just got to get over this feeling of dread and fear. And you will do wonderful, because you can't move forward, because this is where you're connected to the earth. This is us moving forward and everything like that. You can't move forward if you're racked with fear, especially at night in your private moments, that this is all going to fall apart. Really, you have to kind of get rid of this, because once again, if we don't sleep, if we don't regenerate at night and everything like that, it's going to hurt us in the long run. So it could have some very bad consequences if we kind of can't get rid of this feeling. Really, just take a breath and try to get your mind off it. Read a book. Try to quiet your mind in your quiet moments, so you can try to get a good night's sleep and not let this dread bring you down in your quiet moments. So hang in there. This looks really great, because once again, you have a gift coming to you that you really want. This is something you're looking forward to, you've been looking for and really wanting. It's coming your way. Accept it when it comes. Embrace it. Bring it in on yourself and make yourself stronger. This is quite great. Accept it when it comes. You have just wonderful success. The Ten of Cups, you can't actually, maybe one or two cards in the deck are just as good as this, but not better. But this is wonderful emotion, just overflowing with great feelings. It's happily ever after. Really, it looks quite great. In your mind, this is the High Priestess. This one is in the mind card. She needs you to get this message. It's a strong intuition. It's like a gut feeling. So don't override, accept this message and really listen to it when you get it. Okay? You could have had it coming to you already. She could be already sending it to you. Just be aware of it. Really accept it, and work with it. Accept this message and work towards whatever feeling it's being sent to you. And don't let your head or heart override this message, because we have a very easy tendency to do that. There's certain people who their head always overrides messages, or some of us, we are driven by our emotions, and we let that override these messages. Really, just accept this as a message and take it as the warning or whatever it is, and use it. Because it's very important. It's being sent right to your mind in this reading. It's going straight to your brain, your mind chakra, so it's very important. But we're leading you into success. This is the celebration card, Four of Wands, reason to celebrate. It's a lot of times for marriage and stuff like that. So a really, really big celebration for to have. So this is quite wonderful. But just at your base, be aware you are getting the Nine of Swords, which is the dread card, which is the I can't sleep, I'm too fearful, this is keeping me up at night. You have to get past this. You're doing great. You really are. They see it. They understand it. It's only you that is fearing that, you know what, this is all going to end. And it's not going to. If you can get past this, you can keep moving forward, and you know what, you'll sleep better, you'll heal, your body will regenerate, you'll do better at work and everything like that. So this is just, it's telling you to move forward and everything. You have to really get rid of this fear. You're doing great. So let's see what is your soul card for the reading. And your soul card is the Nine of Pentacles. This is being in a wonderful, wonderful place. This is really showing you that you are in a great place. You are ready to like show it off to the world, and it's really great. And especially with being in Pentacles, it has a lot to do with finances, and especially with like a career. So this is really doing well for you right now. You're having it's because this is the overall for the reading, that you're in a wonderful place right now, and things are going your way. You're feeling good, you're feeling showy, you want to show it off to the world. This is great. Embrace this energy. Don't let the Nine of Swords bring you back. Really try to get rid of that. I understand it is so easy to let fear grab hold of us, but if you can let that go, you have wonderful success. Just really, I'm just telling you, look out for the High Priestess's message, just that gut feeling. Embrace it and listen to it. Okay? So thank you so much. I really hope this reading resonated with you, and thank you so much for asking, and congratulations. I'm so glad the first reading worked out so well for you. Excellent. All right, our last question is from Spirit Healer. Should I stay in my marriage or should I get a divorce? I'm worried about my finances and most importantly, my children. Okay, I want to get this out there because I have had a lot of people ask the question, should I get divorced? That's been the whole question. I really do not want to ask, should I get divorced? That is something that is extremely, extremely up to you. Okay? I don't even want to hear like a yes or no answer from the cards. So what I really would like to do is what is the best situation for you and your children to do? Not you and your husband or anything, just you and your children. Because you know what? You even asking the question is really like you already know what you're thinking. You already know what you want to do. You just kind of want to hear somebody say otherwise. But I cannot and will not say you should get a divorce or should not. It's something that is one of the biggest things you could possibly do in your life, especially if you do have children and everything. I will ask, like, with you and your children moving forward, like, or will you be safe and stuff like that. But I do not want to ask the cards, really, should I be divorced? If you would like to ask me something in another question, I can definitely get back to you in another reading. Because once again, you did get chosen, and I don't want to not give you your chance because once again, you were randomly selected. But I do really, I don't want to ask the cards, should I get divorced? Maybe is this the right relationship for me? Should I work on it? If you guys would please not ask, should I get divorced? This is one of the things I really would rather now. I don't want to ask the cards that. So thank you. I really hope you understand that. It's very much 100% just you for that question. I can ask all around that question, like, are they going to change? Are my kids safe? Are my finances okay? If I leave, but you really have to choose. Like, I cannot say, do a reading like, should I get divorced? I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but I will do. If you and your children will be safe, I will ask that, excuse me, and see what we get. Thank you so much, and I really hope you understand. So this is if you and your children will be safe and financially okay, financially secure. So in your center, we have the Five of Wands. So this is turmoil. This is a fight coming out of nowhere. So this is in your center right now. So this makes a lot of sense with what your original question was and how you've been feeling and everything like that. So once again, like this kind of the Five of Wands is like a bunch of kids getting into a fight like out of nowhere kind of deal. So it's kind of like getting into fights over nothing out of nowhere. And you know what? It's on your inside right now. So these are just kind of arguments that pop out of nowhere. It's dragging you down. It's using up your energy, and it's just enough, really, for any person. So let's continue from there and see where it leads us. We do have the High Priestess. So this is a message being sent directly to you. So this is a strong sense of intuition. Lots of us call it our gut feeling. This is her speaking to you. This is her sending you a very strong message. Don't let your head or your heart override this message. This will be just a very strong feeling you'll get. And really embrace it, listen to it, and follow it. Okay? So if you are getting this feeling and it's telling you to do something, really embrace it and listen to it. Try not to rationalize it away or say like I could never, I can't, I don't feel that way. Really embrace that feeling and really go forth and try to listen to it. Okay, let's see what's in your head, crown chakra. So the crown chakra is the 10 of Swords. So this is the end of a time. Okay, moving forward. So this is pretty much shedding a husk and turning into the butterfly you want to be. It's nothing easy. It's nothing like it's becoming something new. Shedding the old you, becoming the new you, getting rid of that chrysalis and becoming a butterfly. But it is the end of a time. So be aware of that. It's in your mind. You know it. Okay? So really, if that's you asking this question speaks volumes. Okay? So just be aware of that. And as we continue, and our next one is the Hierophant. So this is organizations. Lean heavily onto organizations that you belong to. Could be a religion, could be like work, could be just any organization, sports group, any group. So right now, lean on them. Use them to help you in your situation with you and your kids moving forward. And that looks promising because once again, I'm asking for finances for you and your kids being safe. And everything like that. So that's nice to see the Hierophant because once again, it's organizations, it's work, it's moving up the ladder kind of deal. Because once again, it is the Pope, the highest person in the church. So it's like moving up the ladder. It could be in work or anything like that. And let's see what's your base. And at your base, you have fear. So moving forward, right now, I feel just a lot of fear. Just scared and can't move forward. Lots of times we know what we're afraid of, and but once again, we can't fear it. I know that's easy to say, it's silly to say, but once again, as it's an old saying, like the only thing to fear is fear itself. Yes, because we know what we should do, we know what we have to do to get to where we need to be. So to be where you want to be where you need to be safe and happy with your children and yourself, don't fear. Don't be afraid and move while moving forward. Because once again, this is at your base. This is us moving forward in life and everything like that. So right now, you kind of just feel like arguments are popping up all over the place. You're constantly in a battle. You're constantly fighting over. Because once again, the Five of Wands is like a bunch of friends fighting like out of nowhere. So it's kind of like just fights are popping up everywhere, and like it's just ridiculous, and you're exhausted from it. That you can't be in fights all the time without feeling that way. You do have a very strong message being sent to you by the High Priestess. Listen to it. Okay, this is a very strong gut feeling. Embrace this feeling. Listen to it. Okay, don't let it come into you and be like, once again, rationalize it away or try to say like, no, this can't be. I am seeing that with you and your kids to be in a good place while moving forward, a time has to end. Okay, this is the end of a time. We got the 10 of Swords. It's coming up, and it's the end of an old you, a beginning of a new you. It's abrupt end. Once again, all the swords in them. But once again, sometimes we need abrupt ends to move forward, to get to where we want to be in life. things have to end. Once again, just like everything, things have to end for new things to begin, to get to where we want to go so we can keep continuing our journey. Right now, lean on organizations you're part of. It will really help you. Once again, it has the Hierophant is the Pope. So once again, it could really be religion, or once again, business, anything like that. Organizations are very good for you right now while moving forward. And once again, we were asking about finances, so moving forward and getting okay in career, this could also mean that as well, because once again, the Hierophant has a couple meanings for what you are looking at right now. But once again, lean on organizations. And while moving forward, you have just so much fear in you. But really, you know what you have to do. Usually when we feel fear, I know this is for me, it's for most people, we know what we're afraid of. We know we're afraid just to do something that we know we have to do, or we feel we should do. Just moving forward is fearful. So be aware of that. Try to overcome it. Try to get past that feeling. Let's see what the Soul card is for your reading. And our Soul card is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is quite nice. Over everything in your reading is nurturing over finances. Or something you care about as much as finances, which I would say is your family as well. So this is beautiful to see as the Soul card for the reading. So this is really great nurturing energy, and when you nurture your finances, they always grow and mature. So this is nice to see. So this looks really promising, like moving forward for you, depending on what you choose. But once again, asking this question speaks volumes in and of itself. So that you originally asked. So just be aware of that. But once again, this is extremely up to you. This is not telling you anything like that to move forward, to get rid of. Nothing was there. It is saying that there is a time to end. You could really just be like, have an honest sit down with your husband or wife or whoever and be like, you know what? We really need to talk about this. This has to end. Things have to get better. And it leads straight into the Hierophant, which a lot of times is organizations. Once again, could be the church. You know what, if you are religious, you could use it as counseling and stuff like that. There is a lot of ways to look at this. So that is why the High Priestess is very important here. But once again, she's not speaking to me. She speaks directly to you. This is an extremely strong sense of intuition. So this is really speaking to you. So what this feels will probably lead a lot more, will really lead you into this reading. But once again, the fighting is just too much for you on the inside. It is overwhelming. It's encompassing your center. Just like this fighting out of nowhere. This has to end. Once again, you need this. You need to have this time end. It's in your brain. It's in your mind chakra. This one, it has to end, and we have to move forward. Once again, it leads into the Hierophant, which is organizations, lots of times religion or work. So going forward in here, once again, as I said, it could even be counseling if that could at all help in this time. Once again, you just have a lot of fear moving forward. Things are looking okay financially and like caring and everything like that, because you do have the Queen of Pentacles in your reading, which is very nice, nurturing energy, especially with finances or what you care about as much. So really with finances and like your family and everything, this looks quite nice. But this, once again, this is one of those questions that I really do prefer not to answer. But this looks nice for what I did ask. I'm sorry I could not ask what you originally asked. But thank you so much. I really hope this helped you and really resonated with you. And thank you so much for asking. I really hope this helped. Excellent. Thank you guys so much for all your wonderful questions. I really hope my readings really resonated with you. So thank you so much. I really can't wait for your next questions for next week. As I said, I will be changing up how I do it. I will be putting up a short video that will be pretty much entitled Ask Your Questions Here for this week. Just click on it, leave a question in the comments, and you're immediately entered for your chance to be in our next video, me answering your questions. So thank you so much. I really hope that it will clear everything up, because I know, as I said in the beginning of the video, and we did have lots of people reach out and saying that they couldn't find like the community posts and stuff like that, and I just want to stop that from happening, because I don't want anybody to not be able to ask their question. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to read for you guys in the near future. Thank you so much, and have a fabulous day.